Wait a little bit to see who's coming on tonight. We're doing sharing plus oils tonight. We're going to be talking about how we share Young Living and the business and the products and the benefits of that. So I'm going to wait till I get some people on board. Okay, Melanie's here. Hi, Melanie. If you can share, there should be a share button. I don't know if this is mirror image, but is there a share button somewhere over here that you can grab the link? Awesome. So if you can get that link and then post the link either in your groups or either maybe someone can post it. I actually can't share it on my end, but if you can grab the share link and go post it in Plus Oils, just so people sometimes have a hard time finding me when I do these Facebook Lives. So I try to make it clear, but even still. All right, Terry's here, Kelly's here. Hi guys, so glad to see everyone. I hope everyone is. Terry, are you in New Jersey now? I think you're in Jersey. I think that's what Katie said. Kristen's here. Hi. Awesome. You're visiting, Terry? I think you're visiting, right? I think so. All right, I'm gonna shut the volume off of my computer. It's dinging. Okay. All right, we're gonna hang on a little bit. It should resolve. There's no internet. It doesn't tell me that there's any internet problems on this side, but I find that there's some hiccups in the beginning of Facebook Live and then it stops. But if you have a problem, then go out and come back in and see if that helps. Oh, that's great. You're visiting Katie, Terry. It's awesome. If you can, while we wait for people to get on, if you can grab the share link, I think it's right here in this area. If you can grab the, oh, that's so funny. Terry, can you see and hear me correctly? All right. Hey, Nina. Oh, thank you for everyone who's sharing. If you can grab the share link and go post it in your groups, because I know some people have a hard time finding me. Okay, if you can see and hear me good, can you give me a bunch of thumbs up? Bunch of thumbs up if you can. Okay, great, Terry. All right, great. Okay, good. So we're doing good. All right, I think for people who are having a hard time seeing, I think my connection is good. I'm seeing that lots of thumbs up. Hey, Krista. I'm seeing lots of thumbs up, so I think my connection's good. Facebook usually tells me if my connection is poor. So if you're having a hard time, come out and go back in and see if that helps you. All right, so we're gonna get started tonight. I don't like to start too late, so we're gonna get started now. I'm so glad everyone's on. Stacy, if you wanna grab the share button and go post it somewhere so people know where to find us, that'd be great. All right, so we're gonna get started with why we share Young Living, why we do what we do. Hopefully I can answer some of your questions that you have. So if you have any along the way, just post them in the comments. But we are going over the new, hey Melissa, the new Sharing Plus Oils book that we created. And you can follow along with us if you have internet. You don't need to follow along if you don't want to. I'll be reading from it. But if you have the internet, it's online at bit.ly, so bit.ly, it's a bit.ly link, bit.ly/sharing oils. So really easy. You just plug that into your web browser and that'll pull up the book. We also have it as a blurb book too if you want hard copies. But that's what we're going to be going over tonight. So, but if you have any questions, I'm going to also be answering them as well too. So we're really going to first talk about why is there a need for Young Living? Why would we be doing this? And we're going to start with some statistics. So in 2015, Americans spent over $286 billion on prescription drugs. That's more than we spent annually on undergraduate tuition for a four-year college. So, you know, this is really showing the need that wellness is a priority in America. And in 2016, the average American family of four spent over $11,000 annually on healthcare, which is almost 20% of the median family income. Again, a big chunk of money going towards health and wellness. And I don't know if I would call that wellness, but it's sick care, right? Yeah, Melanie, I hear you. So by 2017, the wellness industry will reach over $1 trillion. And because of the increasing awareness, as well as the willingness that people are just more interested in buying organic and natural products, the global essential oil market is expected to reach almost $14 billion by 2024. So another, just showing not only is there a need for health, but also the expected growth of the essential oil market is going crazy. So, but that really shows a need for Young Living, because just because people are buying essential oils doesn't mean that they're buying the right oils or they know what they're doing. They don't have the support. They might be overwhelmed. So that's where we come in. Americans spend over $100 billion annually on products to help them feel less stressed, more vital, more energetic, look younger, and lose weight. So guess what Young Living does? Young Living provides all that good stuff. So, and then up to 90%, I think the statistic was between 80 to 90% of all primary care physician visits are caused by stress. I mean, stress is the number one producer of inflammation in the body, of anything that's, that causes illness. Stress is the root. So, Young Living's key for all that stuff. So we have an answer. We have a solution. Hey, Katie, good to see you. We have a solution, and we just need to get the word out. So Young Living actually started in 1994. We do have a history prior to 1994 of Gary Young was developing essential oil formulas and doing essential oil distillation and research prior to 1994, but the company Young Living started in 1994. And it's a debt-free billion-dollar corporation. That's really important. Young Living's not going anywhere because we can't pay our loans back. We're a debt-free corporation, and last year is when we hit the billion-dollar mark. And we have over 120,000 new members joining each month. And I actually think it's a lot more than that at this point. It's also international. So people will ask me, like, can I, sign up someone in a different country? Yes, you can. You can, it's a worldwide company. There are some markets where Young Living would prefer that we not tap into, just because there's some funny business stuff goes on. I think India is one of them. But that doesn't mean we don't. They just find that it's hard to have business in those areas. So Young Living provides highest quality, life-changing products to improve your vitality. What sets them apart from any essential oil company is that we have our farms. We have the Seed to Steel promise. No other essential oil company has that. We also have, and this is something that's really important to me, caring entrepreneurs who share products because they're passionate about it. A lot of people are drawn to Young Living not because of the compensation plan, but because of the wellness and purpose of it. And the compensation plan just happens to be an extra bonus, so that's great. But it's not the main priority. When I go to Young Living conventions and I talk to other essential oil distributors with Young Living, they're not there to. They were brought to the company for wellness and purpose. We as distributors were just more savvy and knowledgeable in wellness, and we're trying to become business builders, and we can be good at that, but our priority is wellness and purpose. And then we also, Young Living Foundation, if you haven't checked out younglivingfoundation.org, please do. Whenever Nikki Davis talks at convention, hey Rachel, about the Young Living Foundation, I am always crying, and I'm not a crier, but her stories touch me in incredible ways. What we do with the Young Living Foundation is just incredible. So definitely take a look at it, see what's going on with that and how you can help. They do lots of different, they partner with different foundations. And there's one called Soul Hope, soul with like the bottom of the soles of your feet, Soul Hope, which is really cool if you want to have a soul party. And you can help them cut out, they give you little stencils on how you can cut out shoes for people who need them and have a soul party. So it's really, really cool. Check out the Young Living Foundation. So those are the steps of what Young Living provides. Young Living is the world leader in essential oil research and distillation. There's no one that produces oils like Young Living does. So how can Young Living fulfill a need? Well, they provide simple, non-toxic solutions to everyday problems, right? Really, I mean, we talked about it before. What are people spending? What was it, $100 billion? Yeah, $100 billion on products to help them feel less stressed, more vital, more energetic, look younger, and more vital. We have that. Like that's easy, right? That's the easy stuff. So Young Living also empowers healthy choices. I can't tell you enough how much I'm so grateful to have extra tools in my tool belt when, stuff goes wrong, when we're just not feeling ourselves. And just have those extra tools is so, so powerful. Young Living also cultivates an inherent community of support. I know Stacy talks about this a lot because that community of support is so important, not just for you to understand how to use your oils, but I know for myself, when my kids aren't feeling well, or we're a little bit under the weather or something, I can't, I may be able to give the answers to someone else, but when things happen to you, you're like, what am I supposed to be doing? I don't know. And you go blank, and that support is so helpful. Just having that support, not only for wellness, but also to do the business. We're going to talk more about that later, about how you're in business for yourself, but you're not in business by yourself, that we're all here together. And also Young Living provides an opportunity to work from home, receive an income, whether you want that income to pay for a couple of Young Living products or pay for your vacation that year, retire your husband early, whatever your goals are, it's limitless. Hi, Mommy. My mom's here. All right, okay, so you all know I love Young Living. I've been with Young Living since 2010. But really, what are other people saying about Young Living? So we have received an A+ rating from BBB, Better Business Bureau. Also featured as a top network marketing company in the Success from Home magazine. That's the Success magazine from Darren Hardy. Business from Home ranks Young Living as the #1 network marketing company to have the greatest growth momentum. So we're just growing at an accelerated rate, faster than any other company, network marketing company. And we also are a member of the Direct Selling Association. So that's important because to be a part of the Direct Selling Association, you need to have some ethics. So most network marketing companies have one really awesome product, and everything else that they sell is not as good as their one awesome product, right? But I find that very different with Young Living. Young Living, we have an extensive product line where, we could just have essential oils and not have any other products, right? We have the best essential oils in the world, but we also have the Thieves line, right? The green cleaning products that are so unbelievably incredible. So we have essential oils, Thieves products, we have Sleek for weight loss, we have the nutritional supplements all infused with essential oils, skincare products infused with essential oils, Ningxia Red. We have all these different product lines that really could be their own essential oil company, right? But Young Living has all these product lines, so it's really so diverse that there's always something for someone in Young Living. So really what we become are problem solvers. When someone has a problem, we have an answer. We just got to find it. Yeah, I know, Stacy, the rose essential oil is on sale right now, 10%. Awesome, right? All right. So all our products are infused with the Young Living therapeutic grade essential oils. And that's very important. Okay, so the benefits, and this is the benefits I'm going to go over really quick of any network marketing company. And I encourage you, if Young Living's not the right fit, check out other ones. Like we really, we don't want to attract anyone to our business who's not 100% passionate about the products. But I never saw myself as a network marketer, but not only did I fall in love with the products, but I also fell in love with network marketing. I'm gonna go over some benefits of that. Yeah, give me some hearts. Has anyone else? Am I the only one that fell in love with network marketing? I think I think there's a couple other ladies on here tonight. But there's unlimited earning potential. The sky's the limit. When you work for a company, my husband works for Prudential, right? There's only one person that can be at the top of that company, right? My husband, as hard as he works, if he wants to get to the top of the company, the chances are is really low because it's hard to get to the top. My phone's telling me I have low battery. So with Young Living, there's plenty of room. No matter who makes it to the top, you're not competing anyone for a top rank. You're just going, against yourself. So it's, if you can do it, you can do it. All right. There's low startup cost. So the startup with Young Living is you can really get into the company with a $45 starter kit and you're a distributor. Very different than if you were franchising or doing something else. So it's very low startup cost, minimal risk, right? So what are you risking? $45. Maybe you got the premium starter kit, $160, and you're getting products that are helping your family too. You're not just paying an entry fee. So you also get to choose the people you work with, which is really cool. I love everyone that I work with, and I can't say that, for other people who work at other companies that are put next to a cubicle next to someone that they may or may not like. And you get to choose your hours, right? So my kids are asleep. I'm doing this conference, this Facebook Live. I got to choose the hours because that's convenient for me. When my kids are asleep, I get to work. I get to be my own boss, right? So no one's there to tell me what to do, or I'm actually I am 12 weeks pregnant now, and I did not have a good first trimester. I was tired, I was nauseous, and I was able to just relax on my sofa if I needed to, or take a nap if I needed to. So I didn't have to feel guilty about it either. There are also tax advantages of home-based businesses, and that's really important. So save your receipts. You get to your cell phone, part of your home. All this stuff is tax deductible. There's lots of advantages there that you can talk to your tax advisor about. Young Living, or any network marketing company, it has residual income, and it's also willable. So residual income, does everyone know what residual income is? So residual income is when and I think the magic number, they say, is about 400 people in your network marketing company. And if you have about 400, it's like a machine, and it just takes off. You can just sit there and watch it, and it'll just chug along. And so being able to just stop your work and see the income being poured in while you're on vacation, while you're taking naps, that's called residual income, when you're leveraging from other people's work. Now, I choose not to do that because I know that my organization can grow a lot faster, and I'm a lot more passionate about this than to just sit back and relax. It's more fun to grow this business fast than it is to grow it slow. But it's cool, and it's also willable. So you can put it in your will, and it can transfer. So if I was working for Walmart and I was getting paid hourly, I don't get paid unless I'm there, right? and I can't will my Walmart job to someone. So, that it's just really cool to have that residual income and have it willable. You also have travel opportunities. Young Living sends you to amazing places. And when you travel, it's tax deductible if you're going to meet someone. And there's also no education or background required. You just need to be able to, be teachable. And we'll talk more about that too. But like I said, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. All right, the first steps to success with Young Living, and these steps really are to help teach you how you can get more product knowledge. We don't want to share Young Living products unless we're familiar with them, unless we have our own stories, unless we have our own experiences with them that we can share. And it's part of being just ethical and have values in this business. So the first step to success, that would be enroll in Essential Rewards, because you're going to have to learn about the products, and the best way for you to learn about the products is to use them, and when you buy them, you'll get the most benefit on Essential Rewards. So that's number one thing that you can do for your business, is to get on Essential Rewards and start learning about the products. Swap out your cleaning products for these. Commit to a 30-day Ningxia Red challenge. Expand your essential oil collection, and if you need help knowing which ones to go to next, that's we're here to help you, guide you, and whatever your health goals are, to know which essential oils to go to next. Probably the most common essential oil I recommend outside of the starter kit would be Melrose. Can everyone tell me in the comments below what's their number one favorite essential oil outside of the starter kit? I'd like to know what other people are thinking. Also, replace your supplements with Young Living supplements, and try Young Living's personal care products. Try their shampoos, their face creams. Stacy said oregano. Yeah, that's a good one. What else? They have so many. The product line is incredible. Lemongrass, rosemary, these plus oregano. Yeah, really good suggestions. So, Progestins Plus, that's a good one, Krista. Yeah, so you will thrive with Young Living if you are passionate about wellness, purpose, or abundance, okay? You have to be coachable, willing to work, have a burning desire to succeed, and want to improve the lives of those around you. And if those match you, then, Young Living can be a really good fit. So I'm going to go over really quickly about the ways that we get paid in Young Living. This is not a compensation class, so if it goes over your head, it's okay. To learn the compensation plan, it takes a little time, but don't be overwhelmed by it. Just let it soak in, and if you soak some of it in, great. You'll watch it again. You'll soak the rest in later. All right. So the first way to get paid is with the Fast Start bonus. And this is a bonus that gets paid to the enroller during the first 3 calendar months. So when you sign up someone for not the first time, but whenever you sign someone up, those first 3 calendar months, so say you sign someone up in December, so December, January, February, you earn a generous 25% bonus on what they purchase, the PV that they purchase during those 3 months. And then when they enroll someone, so say they enroll someone in June, right? You're their enroller, and then they enroll someone, you earn 10% also during the first 3 calendar months. So if they sign someone up in June, then June, July, August, those 3 months, you earn 10% of what that new member orders in their PV. So PV stands for product value. Usually product value is the same as the dollar amount. Sometimes it's not, but usually it is, and it's before tax and shipping. I agree, Katie. Learning the comp plan is good as you go, is good to learn as you go. But it is, yeah, you're right. It's good to learn. Soak in some stuff as you're getting started. But we'll make it tangible and simple. So the first way is a Fast Start bonus, and you're gonna earn 25% in the first 3 months, and then when your people enroll someone, then you earn 10% in the first 3 months. There is a requirement. Young Living doesn't want you to what do they call it when you like ride on someone's coattails, right? When they don't want you to just recommend products that you don't believe in. They don't want you to just take it for granted, but you do have to be an active member in that same month that you want to earn commission. So you don't have to be on Essential Rewards, but you have to place a 50 PV order at least during the same calendar month that you want to earn the Fast Start bonus. There is also, that's a really good question, Amy, the difference between a sponsor and enroller. Yeah, so the Fast Start bonus goes to the enroller, not the sponsor. And there is a difference. Usually the sponsor and enroller are the same person. So if I'm signing up someone, I'll say, here's my ID, use it in the enroller and sponsor spot. But say it's, say my aunt enrolls. Okay, and my sister Rachel, who's on this Facebook Live right now, she has a Young Living organization, and she's also the niece of my aunt. So, it might make sense for me to change the sponsor, my aunt's sponsor, to my sister, so then I can stay the enroller and get the Fast Start bonus, but then my sister can be the sponsor, and that's really cool because then we work as a team. So then me, my sister, and my aunt are then connected in like a chain, and then we can work together. So that's the difference between. That's really how when we have a different sponsor and enroller, why that can benefit us. But we'll talk more about that as I go through the different ways that we can get paid. So Fast Start bonus goes to the enroller, and the requirement is 50 PV. There's also something called a Start Living bonus, and that's a one-time 25% cash bonus when you enroll someone and they order a premium starter kit. It could be any premium starter kit, Thieves, Oils, Ningxia, and it's during the same month that they enroll. So if they enroll in December, they have to purchase that premium starter kit and check out before September. So I have some people, it doesn't happen as often anymore because they changed the way that the sign-up process works. But if they open an account up in December and they just didn't finish putting in their credit card information and got sidetracked, and then they come back in January to check out, I don't get that $25 bonus. So you want to make sure that happens within the same calendar month. Okay, the Start Living bonus, that $25 bonus, also goes to the enroller. And the requirement to get that bonus is you want to also do the same thing to get the Fast Start bonus, is a 50 PV order during the same calendar month that you want to get. Yes, Cece, so stacking, to get to Royal Crown Diamond, you need 6 legs of people. And that's for like a 102 class. We'll talk more about stacking. Then we have retail earnings. So the retail earnings, that's at 24%. So the difference between a wholesale and retail member is a wholesale member saves 24%. But then the retail commission that you get paid when retail customers order, you make up that 24%. That goes to you. So if I was in the business of sales, I would be signing everyone up as retail customers. I get higher percentage, and that's just that makes more sense. But I'm not in sales. I would say maybe 95% of my organization are wholesale members. And very few people sign up as retail customers. But you earn a bigger chunk. You get 24% of the retail PV order. And but to get that, and that also goes to the sponsor. So those bonuses that we talked before, the Fast Start bonus and the Start Living bonus, those go to the enroller, the bonuses. Those are called enroller bonuses. But retail earnings, that goes to the sponsor. Also, unilevel commission, that's the next way to get paid. Unilevel commission goes to the sponsor. And unilevel commission, that's what kicks in after the enroller bonuses end. So remember the enroller bonus, the Fast Start bonus was for the first 3 calendar months? Well, on month number 4, when those bonuses end, then the unilevel commission kicks in. So the unilevel commission varies between 4 to 8%, and that really depends on where the people are placed in your organization, how high in level they are. But the requirement for you to get a unilevel commission or retail earning, remember those go to the sponsor, and that requirement is 100 PV during the same month that you want to earn that commission. So enroller gets fast start bonus and the start living bonus, right? And those were during the first 3 months. And the requirement was 50 PV. And then the retail earning and unilevel commission goes to the sponsor, and that requirement is 100 PV. So it's really the biggest difference between enroller and sponsor is how you get paid. And but like Cece said, also we want to talk about stacking, and that's important too, and we talk about that. How are you paid and how often? Young Living pays once a month. So say, all right, Leslie, well, I'll write it down for you. Young Living pays you once a month. They calculate your commission. So for December, once December closes, on midnight on the last day of December, it closes. And then they work on calculating. There's some errors with like people placing wrong orders, and that'll all get shaken out. So then we get our paycheck either in the mail. I have direct deposit. You can sign up for direct deposit, but they'll also mail it to you. And that comes the third week of the following month. So my activity in December, I'll get paid for on the third week of January. Okay? And I think that answered your question, Jay, about how we get paid and how often. Okay. If you have any other questions, guys, just post below. So there's a really great website called youngliving.com/IDS. And IDS stands for Income Disclosure Statement. And that's a really great breakdown of, and I have it in our book, but that disclosure statement, it talks all about what ranks earn what their average monthly income is, their minimum, their maximum, the hours they work, the average hours they work. So so it's really great to look at that. So for instance, a senior star works an average of 9 hours and earns about $250 per month. Whereas a silver works 18 hours on an average each week and has an income of $2,221 a month. So you can see in the income disclosure statement how that ranges from different ranks. So that's good. Okay, so why do people join our business? Yeah, I agree, Leslie. It makes a little more sense every time you hear it, and you can replay this. We'll have this posted. You could listen to it again. And also maybe watching this video again while you read our business book, so you can read it and see it at the same time. And our business book is at bit.ly, so it's a bit.ly link, bit.ly/sharing oils. If anyone wants to write that in the comments, that'd be great. Okay, so why people join our business? So they believe in the product. Young Living cannot continue as a network marketing company if their products didn't work. No one is forced to buy any of our products. This is not a pyramid scheme. This is a network marketing company, and it only goes on if people like the products and continue to buy them. So if they believe in the product and they want to live a life of wellness, people join our business because they desire more income. They want more time freedom. They desire personal and professional growth. So it's quite shocking how much personal growth is required for this business. I actually think it's more important to develop yourself rather than to develop your knowledge of essential oils. Yeah, it's people don't really realize that, but that's really, really important. So if we find a commonality within our exciting group of members and then enroll a new member and make a current Never the sponsor, it supports that new member even more because they are connected even further within our Young Living family. Yeah, I mean, it really is Team YL, right, Katie? And it's really exciting. So the Young Living's compensation plan, we can have a whole class on it and talk more about it, but really the more I study it and the more I learn about it, it's designed to help us work with each other, and we're not in competition with each other. It's a beautiful compensation plan. And you can see that in how they created the compensation plan, that it's really to help lift each other up, and we're not racing. We're not competing against each other. So yes, so lots of personal growth. It's the main purpose. I mean, it's the main point in this business is can you grow yourself? Because no one's going to follow you as a leader if you're not a leader, right? You can only go as fast as a leader goes. People also join our business because they enjoy the people in the community and they find purpose in helping others. And I know that hits home with a lot of people on this live chat right now. Another thing I want to talk about is duplication. So network marketing is people helping people to help others all over the world. So not only am I helping people, but I'm helping people to help people, right? So it's kind of a tongue twister. But it's really important that we help each other, and like that's how we talked about the compensation plan, how that's built around Team YL. It's about sharing in ways that anyone can easily duplicate. So I don't want to teach an essential oil class and someone looks at me and is like, she knows too much, I could never do that. That's the kiss of death, honestly. That's not what I'm going for. I want someone to look at me and say, hey, I can do that too. That's really cool. Jay, I think the income disclosure statement says the average amount of months that it takes to reach certain ranks. So youngliving.com/IDS for income disclosure statement. Okay, so being duplicatable, we have to be Clark Kent and not Superman. So we want to be, in disguise of how much we know. Sometimes, even if I do know the answer, I'll look it up just to show people how to look it up, right? So we want to teach them how to fish. We don't want to give them the fish. I know Stacy loves that quote. Love it, share it, repeat. That's the goal. All right. The Young Living educational team that you sign up with, it matters. It really does. You can sign up with a team that gives you no support, or you can sign up with a team that gives you a ton of support. And I think our team is very special. I think I know every leader in Plus Oils is so, so, so special and ethical, and the integrity and the values of these people are incredible. So not only that, but we also have a Young Living upline, and our upline in Young Living, I know, Melanie, I totally agree. Our upline in Young Living has been with Young Living since the beginning. Okay, so we have a really, really deep roots in Young Living when Young Living started in 1994, it was mostly a company of holistic healers, right? So, or aromatherapists and nurses and acupuncturists and those types of people. And so we have an upline that we have been trained by them. And they include aromatherapists, and if I don't know the answer, or if your upline, if Katie or Stacy or Melanie or Cece, if someone in your team doesn't know the answer, we know who to get the answer from, okay? So we can find the answer if we don't know it. So that's really, really cool. And they're very approachable, our upline. So the other thing is we have a secret Facebook group, and that's for educational support. We have one for knowing about the products and one for learning about the business, and that's an exclusive group just for our team. We also have an exclusive website, plusoils.com, that's exclusive for our team. And when you get started with Plus Oils, we also hook you up with a personalized website So if you wanted to do the business and you wanted to share someone, say your name was Joe Schmo, so we can give you plusoils.me/Joe Schmo, and you can tell your friends, you can go there and get your websites. So that's cool. We also have training resources and duplicatable classes that Genevieve helped me create. Genevieve is our graphic designer, and we have some beautiful classes there that we can share with you. So, and our books, yeah, Melanie, and our books that we've created. So we're on Issue, we're on, so issuu.com, if you search Plus Oils there. We have our beauty book, our PowerPoints, all that's there, and then we also have the Blur books too. So we have lots of marketing for our team. It's really supportive, really educational, but we also like to keep things simple and beautiful and just easy to learn. Okay, so yeah. Thanks, Stacy. All right, guys, that's awesome. And so finally, I do want to try to wrap this up. I don't like to take too much of your time, but some action steps to start your business. I know, Katie, it is sad when people say that they don't have support. But yeah, I mean, we do what we can, and yeah, I love Plus Oils. I love everyone in this group. It's such an incredible group of people. Okay, so the last part of this book is the action steps for your business. And do you know that you probably already do network marketing? If you saw a great movie or you ate at a great restaurant, you would tell your friends, right? Like, you'd be silly not to. And same way if you found a product that you didn't like, you tell your friends. And that really is network marketing. But we just don't get paid for it. So Young Living is very generous in where they choose to spend their dollars not on advertising, but to pay for their distributors in spreading the word. So some action steps to start your business. The first thing, which I think most of you on this live chat have already done, is order your premium starter kit. It's the best value. It's gonna get you experience with the products, and it's the best. The premium starter kit, Young Living put it at such a great deal. I agree, Jay. The best advertisement is word of mouth. Yeah, totally. So, all right, premium starter kit's the first step. Subscribe to your monthly wellness box with Essential Rewards. You don't have to, it's not a requirement. Essential Rewards is completely optional, but if you did want to do it, it's customizable. You can cancel anytime. There's no strings attached, but it's your best way to get products, develop your stories and testimonies, and then be able to share about them, and get a ton of free stuff on Essential Rewards. So the benefits are really make it easy to jump on. Schedule a phone call with your Young Living upline leader, so that definitely connect with your upline. Let them know that you're interested in doing the business. There's lots of different ideas on how we can help you get off the ground, lots of tips and ideas like that. So, definitely connect with your upline. Let them know that you're interested and that, you'd like to get started. Definitely get a website with Plus Oils too, and they can tell you how to connect with that. Invest in your personal growth. So I have 2 books here. Who has read this? Give me some thumbs up if you've read Circle of Success. Has anyone read Circle? So this is a really great book. Leaders are readers, okay? So reading 10 pages a day, and that'll get you a book, because the average book is about 300 pages long. This is not. This is really very thin. This will take you about an hour to get through. But this is an awesome book. I totally recommend it. And I think it's like $5, and you can learn some really great stuff. This is specific to Young Living, okay? If you didn't want to do a book specific to Young Living, this is specific. I know Facebook has this mirror image going on. Rock Your Network Marketing Business by Sarah Robbins. Has anyone read this? Nina, if you need Circle of Success, I should have some copies that I can send you one if you need. So this is also a great book. This is specific to network marketing, not Young Living. So if you want something that's more general, this is a really great book too. There's also, what are some other, 4-Year Career is really good. They came out with 4-Year Career for Women, which I just finished reading last night. It's a brand new book. It's really good too. But 4-Year Career was written by her husband. And any of John Maxwell's books are great books. Like, totally invest in yourself and do that. Do your part with that. Take a picture of your oils, post it on social media. Host a home gathering, and we can help you get connected with that too, and how you can do that. So simple. We have a Plus Oils page that can teach you how to teach classes. Ask your friends if they will host a gathering, so then you can get some more practice. And what else? Always use birthdays and holidays as an excuse to get Young Living products in the hands of your loved ones. We want people to try them, right? So don't buy them a new blender. They already have one. Buy them Young Living products. Get them to try it. Get them to fall in love, because we know that's how we fell in love, right? We tried the Young Living products, and we, it's easy. It's easy to fall in love. Ask your friends if they would like to try a product. So if you're on Essential Rewards, right, that was step number 2 to investing in your business. Get the Premium Starter Kit, get on Essential Rewards. If you are on Essential Rewards and you ask your friends if they would like to try a product, you can put that product on your Essential Rewards order. You get the points that you can spend like dollars, because Essential Rewards is awesome like that. And you can extend the wholesale discount to them. You don't have to. You can charge them retail if you'd like. But if you extend the wholesale discount, then they win, you win with the points, and it's all good. Just a word of warning with that, I do like to set up a boundary for that. I don't collect orders. It's not how I run my business, but occasionally I find that that's really helpful to introducing products to people. So I'll tell them, I'll do this one time, or you can say 3 times, however many times, but it's not something that I normally do. I don't collect orders. I don't stock shelves. We all buy directly from the company, but this, you're a really good friend of mine, so I'd be happy to do that for you. So you can put up some kind of boundary like that. Never leave your home without an essential oil, either in your purse or on you, preferably on you, because then people can smell and then ask you why you smell like that, why you smell so wonderful. So always leave the house with an oil on, so people can, ask you about it. So, all right. So who thinks they have enough time to do Young Living? Do you have enough time to pursue your dreams? So we have 168 hours in a week. Okay, so we're going to talk some numbers. 56 hours we sleep, okay? 40 hours we're working. 35 hours we're eating, showering, driving, doing all the things that we're required to do. That gives us 37 extra hours a week. Those 37 hours we can spend watching TV. I don't know. What could you do? It's really boring. I don't know. But I'd rather use those 37 hours to pursue my dream. So that's why I'm on this Facebook Live with you now. That's why I am texting you guys whenever you have problems or need help, or things come up. That's where I spend those 37 hours. So it's your choice. It's up to you. Again, you're your own boss in this business, so I'm not going to tell you how to use those hours, or if you're using enough hours, or I'm not going to judge if you're only spending 2 hours a week versus 37. Whatever you need to do, you need to do. And Young Living's all about finding balance, and that's why they partnered with ULA. So that's really important too. But we do have 37 extra hours a week, and how we decide to spend them is our choice. So I thought that was a neat visual in the book that we did. Does anyone have any questions before we wrap up? Oh yeah, that was really good, Stacy. So Jim Rohn, everyone knows Jim Rohn, right? So he said, how much did your TV cost? Okay, does anyone know how much your TV costs? I don't know. I have no idea how much a TV costs anymore. $800? $400? Something like that, right? And Jim said no. That's not. It cost you at least $12,000. And it's like, no, I didn't spend $12,000 on a TV. But it's really the opportunity cost. So it's, the time that you're spending watching that TV and doing nothing could be spent somewhere else in your personal growth, in your sharing of the business, right? Or whatever. You don't know. And that opportunity cost can cost you, and Jim Rohn says, at least $12,000. So, Gary Vaynerchuk says, we all have extra time. We just spend it doing dumb shit. Gary Vaynerchuk has a very funny language. But yeah, we all have extra time. It's just a matter of how we spend it. Jade needs to watch Walking Dead. Okay. So yeah, I mean, we all have our priorities. It's, and that's what's great about network marketing is no one's over your shoulder asking you, why are you watching Walking Dead? That's your prerogative, right? So I think that's great. That's great. Any other questions? I think there's a little delay, so when I ask if there's any questions, it doesn't go right away. Are we good? Well, that's all I have again, but the website for the book is at bit.ly/sharing oils. Yeah, Stacy said the business is fun. Are taxes taken out? They are not. So if you make over $600 a year, they will send you is it the W-2? And that's your responsibility. How to overcome objections. What kind of objections do you guys get? I can't imagine. You guys get objections, Katie? So what's a common objection? And then I can help. Okay, so, here's a good one. Just a great communication tip. And this is a great tip, not just for network marketing, but also for you to talk to your spouse whenever you have a disagreement with anyone. But the feel, felt, found method. So say my husband doesn't want to take out the trash, okay? And I'm like, the trash is building up. We need to take out that trash. So I'll use the feel, felt, found method, and it communicates very well. So I'll say, hey, Paul, I understand how you feel. The trash is so stinky, and it's the most boring job, and it's so cold to bring it outside. I totally get it. I felt the same way, but what I learned is if we didn't take it out, we would start to have fruit flies and the house would really get stinky and I need to use more purification oil. So the feel, felt, found method I think is really, really powerful method for when you come up with objections. When anyone, Katie says, I can't afford those oils. Well, first of all, if someone tells you that, you're not telling them how an amazing deal the Premium Starter Kit is. That Premium Starter Kit, for $160, you get a diffuser and 11 oils, and this month you get an extra oil. So it's 12 oils for $160. You're paying you say like the diffuser's for free and you're paying like $13 in oil. Like, I don't know, I can't do the math in my head. And it's too late. But I mean, you're paying really cheap for these oils. Definitely the Premium Starter Kit is really easy. But then, all right, so now we're going to talk about Thieves, right? And a big bottle of Thieves oil costs about $33, about there, right? And so I like Katie's response. How much does this bottle? And it's like, no, wait. Do you understand what went into this bottle? Like, first of all, the seed to seal process is ridiculous. And they needed a lot of cinnamon and I think, what was the statistic? 22 pounds of rose petals to make a 5 ml bottle of rose oil. Like, come on, guys. Or like 75 lemons to make a big bottle of lemon oil. If you bought 75 organic lemons at the grocery store, that would cost you more. How much is a lemon bottle? Like $11.50? I think that would cost you a lot more. So really, really, and then you could talk about how it your stories and how the oils helped you and how it's like, that value becomes, that bottle's only $33. Like, it did all that stuff. So, it's really, it's really about your posture and how you talk about the oils and their value to you. I'm told all the time it's frou-frou science. Again, feel, felt, found method. I understand how you feel. I felt the same way. I thought it was snake oil. But this is what I learned. And there's a lot of science behind it. You can go to scholar.google.com and read about it. There's tons of books. It's been a man's first medicine. Traditionally, it's been used in the Bible. Cleopatra used it. How hard is it for men to succeed in business that seems to be primarily women? So yeah, Young Living is mostly women because we are the primary caregivers. And, I think with oils, that's, when my kids are sick, my husband's not taking them to the doctors. We are the primary caregivers. But I think when men succeed in this business, they're not looking for oils that support immune system. I think they're looking for oils that support them in the gym, and Ningxia Red, and supplements that, help them support their muscles and how they feel and their testosterone. So, manly stuff. I would, talking to men about Young Living products, you would talk more about, you would talk differently. There's tons of men that have succeeded in this business. And I know Adam Green, he's 26 years old, and he started Young Living in his early 20s, and he's a Royal Crown Diamond now. And he has a team of all women. You see his pictures, it's all like 40-year-old women, that he introduced the oils to. So it's definitely doable. And it's about how you hold yourself and how you decide to share the oils. I'm reading through the comments, sorry guys. So everyone's, yeah. Okay, so then the other thing about the $160 price on the starter kit is, if someone tells me they can't afford it, I usually introduce them to, well, you also, with the $160 kit, get your distributor membership. So if you know 3 people that you can share the oils with, Young Living will send you a check for about $150. So it's $50 a person, pretty much. And so then your kit only costs you $10. It's like a rebate. So that's kind of a cool option too. Yeah, but you're right, Melanie. Once they understand the value, it is a bargain. All right, I'm reading through the comments. All really good stuff, guys. All right, does anyone have any other questions? This is all really good, but I'm gonna wrap up. But thanks everyone for being on. I think we hit like 25 people were on at one point. But I think that's all. So we will do this again. This was really, really good. I'm glad everyone came on and participated. And I hope you have a great night. All right, good night guys. Love you.